you're willing, let's try, try, try. And I'm gonna get you if I can. I'm gonna set some more sights good and high. 'Cause anything is possible if you're willing, 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 come on, try. Come on, sing.
Joining me on the couch today is the beautiful singer-songwriter Kal Lavelle.
Hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
Good, you?
Super.
Just gone back from abroad, haven't you? What have you been up to?
I was in New Zealand and in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
So I did some gigs out there.
Is it massively different to over here?
I guess the difference is that they're so enthusiastic about music. Like when I played, it was really flattering because like some people like wanted to get their photo taken with me and stuff. And I was like, okay then.
I've been listening to your new tracks. Really good, and I have to agree with a lot of your fan, descriptions saying they're very true to life, that deal with life, loss and love. How autobiographical are your songs?
Very. I mean, it's basically all extremely cathartic. So yeah, so it's all autobiographical.
Does that ever come back to bite you in the bottom though? Do you ever get any angry exes saying, why have you told the whole world what I'm like in the bedroom? Or?
I don't think about sex.
Do you not? Is it just my interpretation?
Oh really? I do.
Mine didn't go.
Oh right.
Yeah,
I'm not, okay. No, I tend not to talk to them afterwards. I just write thumbs. It's like, no, we can't speak anymore.
Yeah, fair enough.
So no, it hasn't. Nothing bad has happened. Hey, if a song was written about you, would you not be flattered?
I'd love it.
Even if it was saying you were allowed in bed, which I'm sure you're incredible.
That wouldn't happen, would it?
Obviously not.
Let's deal with reality. Now you went to rock school, which is a Dublin version of Brit school.
Yeah.
Is it like going to Glee every day?
Quite possibly.
Really?
Minus the cheers.
Yeah.
Because I'm not very coordinated.
So you weren't pirouetting down the corridors?
A little bit. Depends how much alcohol I had that day.
At school?
Well.
We don't advocate drinking at school, by the way. It's bad.
Obviously not. No. I guess we were doing we were playing a lot of gigs, so kind of centered around bars and stuff.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. It was like one of the happiest periods in my life. It was really incredible because it's really great when you go to an environment where immediately the people are into the same thing that you are and passionate about the same thing you are. So you have this like base level of we pretty much get on from the get go.
It's like a commune, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like a cult.
Yeah.
A music cult. Yeah. But yeah, probably shouldn't say that. Go to rock school, it's amazing. It's not a cult. It's not a cult, it's amazing.
As long as you're not doing group suicides, I think it's alright.
Yeah. A lot of suicidal music though.
Yeah.
We were quite young. But no actual physical suicides, thankfully.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Or the goddess, I don't want to preach.
Politically correct.
I'm all about that these days. After that toured with some quite impressive people. James Brown for one, what was he like?
James Brown was amazing. I didn't expect to meet him. I basically said to his manager, would he sign my guitar? So I literally was like, I'll hand you my guitar, he'll sign it, and then I'll get my guitar back. And then she came back and she was like, okay, come with me. And I was like, okay. So I literally, went backstage, and then he came out of his dressing room with
we have a dog.
The dog wants to be interviewed too.
Hello.
But no, it was incredible, and he was very nice. He was like, we heard you backstage, you have a beautiful voice, and like how long you've been singing for, and his wife was really nice as well. He only signed my guitar, he signed my set list as well.
Ain't you wild thing? No.
So you then went on tour with Michael Flatley, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Have you learned any of the moves?
As I said, with the cheers, I'm not very coordinated. The choreographer didn't really like me very much because I couldn't dance really. I think she was used to basically working with world class like Irish dancers, which I'm not. I'm Irish, but I'm not a.
Well, you're Irish.
Irish, yeah, but not a dancer.
So obviously you've done a lot of touring. Done a lot of gigs, you went to a performing arts school. What does that mean when you watch things like The X Factor?
What I don't like about people is like this kind of music fascism. Like people are like, oh no, I didn't like listen to sharp music or pop music. It's like, pop music is popular, so it's cool. So I'm into all genres. But like X Factor, I guess it gives gives people an opportunity that maybe like don't write their own music and maybe have amazing voices, you know.
Your EP, it's all recorded now, isn't it? When's it going to be released?
I'm not too sure. It was meant to be kind of early this year, but it's basically just a question of whether I'm going to self-release it or whether there's a record label that are interested in maybe working with it, maybe releasing a single of it. So it's kind of like in talks at the moment. But it will, regardless of anything, it will come out because, I mean, it literally took me like a year to do. So I can't wait for it to be released.
You got a title?
I was thinking about Irish Heart London Postcode in a kind of homage to Morrissey, you know, because he's got that song. But I'm not too sure, because I don't want to make it like too specific to London.
In case the Irish come and get you.
Yeah, I mean, they basically will disown me. I won't be back in the country. But I don't know, so maybe, I don't know, answers on
working title. Maybe it could be On the Couch of Adam.
Yeah,
you know,
that's great.
That's a bit saucy as well, isn't it?
Yeah,
you know,
I could write a song about you.
Oh yeah, but it has to be nice. Not,
of course,
not slagging me off.
No, because then I have to not talk to you anymore.
Yeah,
that would be tragic.
Well, to the world of the arts, that would be a tragedy.
It would.
You've already got a huge fan base. Do you have any mentalists?
Mentalists?
Do you get any strange letters and body parts sent to the post?
Not body parts, no. I guess I have a few. Yes. Don't encourage people. Yeah, I guess I have some like faithful fans. So you know, without them, then life would be dull. You know, I do have a song called the Stalker Song. So,
I saw that.
Yeah. So yeah, basically everything inspires me. So
I like it.
Bring it on.
I think a bit of it.
Everyone needs a stalker.
It's a bit healthy. It's like hunter-gathering.
Yeah.
But you don't eat.
I mean, are you the stalker or the stalky?
I like to stalk a bit. Just a bit of harmless peering through the windows.
Just coming back to Peter Andre again.
That's between me and you. Ruined it.
Hard times, yes, slice.
I've seen an amazing portrait of you done by
John Lee Bird.
Yes.
Yeah.
How did that come about?
John Lee Bird is extremely talented, and if you haven't heard of John Lee Bird, then you should check him out. He basically he's got this series of photographs that he puts in exhibitions, or not photographs, paintings, portraits, and they're called Before Encore. So it's like Before Encore 1, 2, 3, 4, and I was basically invited to play at one of his like exhibitions that he was doing. And just through a friend of his, he kind of recommended me. So I played it in, and we got on really well. And he was like, you know, I'd really like to take a picture of you to paint your picture, your portrait. And I was like, yeah, that'd be amazing. Because basically he paints people he paints like musicians and actors and people that really interest him, and he sees something really interesting in. So he's like painted this year, and the exhibition that I'm going to be in, which is Before Encore 4, Florence and the Machine he painted the Mighty Boosh. He's also painted in the previous exhibitions, he's painted Jarvis Cocker, Like to Be Champion, Frank Music, so a lot of cool people.
Very cool people.
Yeah, so...
Always nice haircuts, I might add.
Well, you know,
and it's
maybe asymmetrical. Oh, you.
It's really impressive as well, because when I saw the picture, I assumed it was like a drawing, you know, Photoshop, but it's painting.
Yeah, it's an actual, like, I think it's about 4 by 5 foot. And it's very intricate because the jumper I was wearing at the time was a little bit crazy. It's very colourful, loads of like kind of squares, and he did such an amazing job. And I don't know, I think it's probably one of his best paintings. That sounds really arrogant. I think it's one of his best paintings.
Maybe you mused to him.
Yeah, maybe.
That's the term.
Amused to him.
Oh, mused. He was like amused to him. Bemused, amused.
Bemused. Yeah. He was probably bemused by me. How could you not be?
Probably. It's been absolutely lovely to talk to you today,
so much.
as always. Thank you so much. I can't wait for the EP release. And
you'll get an invite.
Will I?
Yes.
That's fabulous, isn't it?
VIP invite, obviously.
Brilliant. Well, wish you every success. Can't wait to our next meeting. And enjoy your gigs tonight.
Cheers. Thanks so much. Thank you. Anyway.
I put my eyes to heaven and I plead, don't let go of me. Woo!